Good morning, this is Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards, and this is the card we're doing today. I'm using the Fresh as a Daisy Designer Series paper. Pretty much just this blue on the card. Okay, and the other side of this blue is, this is boho blue. Looks like this. But we're using the back side of it today. Get that out of the way. All the sizes and dimensions and instructions will be on my blog after this video. So let's get started. I've got everything cut out, ready to go. Set this over here. The colors, besides boho blue, I used pecan pie and crushed curry. I have everything stamped and cut out. Get it out of here without messing it up. One more little piece in there. Come on. Okay. And the dies I used are these. They're called Cheerful Daisies. And then I used, let's see, I don't think I used any stamp. Well, I did use a stamp out of here. I used this one for this, and then this one for the center of these flowers. Other than that, I didn't use any stamps out of there. And then for the sentiments, I used Hope You Know, and this one's Wishing You Comfort, and then the May You Find Peace. So that's what I use for stamps. And then for the ribbon, I used this pecan pie ribbon. So let's get started. Get everything arranged here. I have a piece of this for the envelope. Okay. This piece, I'll go ahead and tell you, is 5 1/4 by 4, and it's going to go on the front. But we don't want to do that yet. We're going to decorate it first. Let's get all this out of the way. Okay, let's start with this. I used the double oval punch for this. This pecan pie, stamped with pecan pie. And I used Whisper White. Here. I'll go ahead and glue that so it can dry. Don't want it moving around. Okay, here's that piece. Close that for now. Okay, then I took, to do this, it's 3 layers. There's this layer. There's this one. So I used this. Put this right here. So I used this one, die cut that. Then I used these 2 right here. And these 2. This one, and I left the center in that just because. And I used these 2. Okay. Well, actually that one goes with this one right here. Okay, and then I have 2 of these. And some of this goes, oh, and here's the leaves. I cut the leaves. That are right there. Okay. Here's my 2 little things. I didn't use this I just stamped these and then fussy cut them. So let's go ahead and glue these together. And I have one of these. Well, I had an interruption, so not sure where I left off, but I put some multi-purpose liquid glue in this precision tip bottle because it's a little easier to get small amounts of glue, and that's what I need for this. So I'm going to flip this over, and we'll start with the largest flower because I'm going to put this on the back of this. So let's get started with that. Get the glue to come out. Come on. Sometimes it doesn't want to come out, so I have a pin, a straight pin that I poke down in there. If I can find the hole, because the glue gets hard in there. Okay, put that back in here. Now let's try that again. Yeah. So just put a little bit of glue on the backs of these petals. Now I left little dots here. I didn't poke those out. Put that on there. Hard again. Then take this and line it up. Takes a little bit to figure out how it goes. I think it's like that. And get it all lined up. So you've got the back on. Then you take this one, put over the top of this. So this is 3 layers. And this is all basic white. And I will tell you how much basic white you need to cut these all out. I think it's about 8.5 by 5.5. Half a sheet of cardstock ought to be enough to cut all of these pieces out. So you glue that on. And again, you got to line it up. So, okay. So there's that piece. And you've got these 2 leaves over here. And I die cut the leaves out, 2 of them, so I could put on the back of this. And this is where this precision tip is really nice, because it just puts little dots of glue on here. If you can see, let's put this behind it. Yes, there. That's better. Don't need much, just little dots behind both leaves. Put that on there. This doesn't dry up. I found these little bottles on Amazon. They're pretty nice. So then you take your leaf, and you just lay it on the back of that. One on that leaf. Kind of scoot it around till it fits. If your fingers worked, sometimes mine don't. There's that one. And then this one. Turn it over. Okay, now let's work on this one. So same thing, we're going to put glue on the back of this. so. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put this on there. It's like this. This makes it it gives it dimension and then makes it stronger. And then we'll do this one. I think I need to use my tweezers. There. So put glue on the back of this. Put it on the flower. Okay. Now we'll do this one. This gives your flower some nice dimension. Like I said, I left the dots in there. I didn't poke them out. You don't have to, but if you want glue on the back of them, you need to leave those dots in there. Okay. Now we'll put this on here. Like so. And then this one. And I left that in there. Let's put this tweezers on here so I can hang on to it. Okay. Oops, too much. Okay, just going to put glue on each petal, very small amount on that. You'll see why I left those on there in a minute. Okay. And we've got to line this one up. And I think it goes like that. Okay. And I have these. I stamped these with crushed curry. I'm going to put the large one, and I die cut this one. I'm going to put it in the center of the large flower, like so. And then I'll put these on each of these others. Put one on here. And then the other one goes in the center of this flower. Like so. Okay. Since we're gluing, let's go ahead and put these together, because these are going to go on the inside. The way I cut this one was I just cut this section, and then the leaves, I did this one in garden green, these two, and I believe these are granny apple green. Those, there's another one, these, and the stem. So let's go ahead and glue this one. Once these are glued, then these go on the inside of the card. Get them glued, then they'll sit and let them dry. So there's that piece. Okay, and then this one. the center. Just put a dot in the center of that. So, okay, there's that. And then for these, we're going to put glue. And I cut this out the same way as I cut that other piece out. Was just cut a section of that and then cut it off. Didn't cut out the whole thing. I just laid it on the edge of my cardstock in order to cut those out. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here. Put it on our Granny Apple Green piece. Line it up best you can. And then we'll get started on putting the card together. We needed to do this preliminary stuff first. Okay. I like to try and cover up as much of the darker green as possible, but it doesn't really matter. There's that. Okay, now let's put this card together. So we're going to take this, lay it on here, and then take our pieces. One of these has, I'm not sure which one. I think it's this one. Going to use this one on the inside. Yeah, that one has the sticky tape on the back of it. This doesn't. So let's take this, and I want this right about here or so. And we're going to put, actually I think what I did was I put this flower on there first. And then tuck that other under. Let's do that. So we need dimensionals on the back of this. So put one on each of the leaves. And I did several, but I kind of looked at to see where I was putting this, to know where to put the dimensionals so they wouldn't interfere with when I put this stuff on there. In the center, put quite a few. Sometimes I wish my fingers worked better. They don't. There. Okay, let's go ahead and stick this down. We are having a wonderful summer. Put this down and then I'll undo those. So I want this right about here, so I have room for my ribbon. Go ahead and take these off. Okay. Now we're going to put these on. This one. Okay. So don't need a lot of glue on these. Let's use this. We'll see, we just need it along the stem. Some of it's going to be tucked under, so it doesn't really matter. But let's get this some glue on here. Okay. And I just tuck this under here. Oh, I attempted to anyway. Out of the way here. It doesn't matter if it hangs over a little bit, because you're going to have the edge of the card. It's going to be this. I don't want to hang it over too much, which it looks like it is. But you can trim some of that off. Like that. There. So, because you don't really want it hanging over where it's going to catch on the envelope. So let's put this on. You could glue these down before you stick your flower down, which is possibly what I did. But let's see if we can get this one on there. There. Okay, there's that. Now let's put the ribbon on. This is about 6.5 inches. And I lifted the edge of that because I want it underneath, like so. And I took a couple pieces of Scotch tape. Over and just taped it wherever it looks good to you. It's like so. Make sure it's even. Okay. There. Add a little bit. And then I took a glue dot and put under here so it doesn't stick up. It has a tendency to kind of stick up there. And then this is going to go right here. We'll put that on after we glue this to the front of the card. Okay, almost done with this card. Okay, that goes to the front. Like so. And then I use glue dots on the back of this, because I wanted it tucked under here, like so. Okay, so let's put, I think I used glue dots. Let me look under there. Yeah, I think we can glue it. Let's just glue it. Lift your leaves up, or your petals up, just a little bit. There. And glue that right Okay, there's the front. Now, let's work on the inside. Looks like this. I've got this piece. So we're going to put our flower together here. So we're going to glue this first. Probably should be using that other glue, but obviously this is not working. Let's use this. There's that piece. It's going to go right here. Glue this one on. Just like that. And then we're going to tuck our leaves under. Can hang on to them. That would be nice. Lift this up a little bit. Stick our leaf under there. Don't cover up your words. Then this one. Lift that up a bit. Tuck it under. Got that. Okay. Now we're going to glue this to the inside of our card. Like so. And then I used adhesive sheet on this, just because I had it. Piece of it. Glue that right there. Okay. That's that card. Oops. I think I need a little bit of glue right there. We're going to lose that. I don't want to lose that little dab right there. There. Okay. The last thing we need to do is the envelope flap. I don't know how I managed to always get glue all over me. So that right to the edge of the top of the envelope. Don't go over if you can possibly help it. And cut around it. Like so. And there's your card for today. Remember that July is the month where you can earn $5 for every $50 you spend in my online store. So, ElaineDotson.stampinup.net. Spend $50, get a $5 coupon to spend in August. And I hope you have a blessed day, and if you're interested in joining my team, just go to my my blog, and you'll find a Join Now button to join my team. And I do hope you have a blessed day. Please like and share on my video, and please make comments on what you think of this card. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot to put my butterflies on there. I better put those on there. We're not quite complete without our little butterflies. These are brushed brass butterflies. I can get them on here. There we go. Now the card is finished. Have a blessed day and have fun stamping.